To those of you who have already pre-purchased my upcoming book, Forging a Sacred Weapon, How the Bible Became Anti-Gay, I anticipate it will be published in early 2023, which is beyond the date I and likely you anticipated. In 2017, Ed Oxford and I went to the archives of the Revised Standard Bible at Yale University to see if we could understand why the translation team used the word homosexual in place of two Greek words in 1 Corinthians 6:9-10, and we made some interesting discoveries, some information that had never been found before. That involved mainly a letter exchange between the head of the translation team and a challenger to the translation, and the head of the team saw that he had made a translation error based on assumptions, not theology, but assumptions. The discovery of those letters grew into plans for a book that would examine how verses often used in discussing human sexuality have been applied over time, and so many other things, aside from religion and the Bible, have impacted how people that we now identify as LGBTQ people have been stigmatized. In this story, one cannot separate the Bible from culture, politics, the military, conquests, conflicts, science, medicine, philosophy, and people. The stories of people, people that asked important questions, and people that didn't act in the interest of others. The plan was to write Forging a Sacred Weapon with Ed, but Ed has another career. He's an excellent financial planner, and he had just opened a new office when COVID hit and his client workload increased. He may tackle a book in the future because he certainly has a lot to say. He is the keeper of an amazing collection of books, Bibles and source books from starting in the 16th century. So I had to reformat the book using the skills that I have. Ugh, and I wondered if I could effectively communicate the jumbled timelines of history from the 3rd millennium BC to today. Then to take all that and put it into an accessible format that will help explain how the LGBTQ community has become so controversial within Christianity. There was a lot to learn. I had to make it flow, and I wasn't even sure I could do it, but I did it in the first book, Walking the Bridges Canyon, so I just went forward. Though I'm not done, I'm very pleased with the format, content, and the flow. Very, very pleased. So hang in there with me. The book is good. Thank you again to Ed for being the impetus for us going back to the archives in 2017, and look for the world premiere soon of 1946, The Mistranslation That Shifted a Culture, a documentary based on the research into the RSV translation notes. Producer Rocky Roggio took some of our findings and went beyond that to create a documentary with biblical scholars while she tells her own story. You'll see Ed and me featured in that work too. And there's so much good coming, so much good. To those who have pre-purchased the book, thank you. I'll be offering an advantage to you when the book comes out. I'll do a few private online group sessions talking about the book and answering your questions just for the people that have pre-purchased. There's other ways that you can support the work of Canyon Walker Connections as I continue to do the writing. You can pre-order the book on my website, and you can also become a one-time donor or a monthly donor. I really appreciate all of you. Oh, you can see all the books in the back. Oh, and my dog. That's Finn. I hike with him every day. Thank you. Bye.